Hey there, welcome to Jackie Talks Horror. I'm Jackie, and today I'm tackling a spoiler-free review of the 2024 horror thriller Strange Darling. Now trust me when I say you're best going in as blind as possible, so I'll do my best to stick to the basics, and this is probably going to be one of my shorter videos. The IMDb plot synopsis sets the tone perfectly. Nothing is what it seems when a twisted one-night stand spirals into a serial killer's vicious murder spree. I can't wait to tell you about Strange Darling, so let's get started with the characters. So this film is all about its two leads. Again, as you're best not knowing much, I'm going to concentrate on the performances of the actors rather than the characters themselves. There's the lady, played by Willa Fitzgerald. The lady is a charming, charismatic and enigmatic figure who draws you in with her charm and complexity. Her layered personality keeps you guessing at every turn, and I would love to know more about her story. Willa was outstanding as the young version of Madeline in The Fall of the House of Usher, and she raised herself even more here to give an absolutely mesmerising performance as the lady. If the Oscars were more horror-friendly, I am sure she would get at least a nod for this. The other main character is the demon, played by Kyle Garner. Now the demon is an intense and unpredictable presence, exerting menace and intrigue. His actions and motive are as compelling as they are chilling. Again, I instantly want to spend longer with him to get to know more. Kyle has been on fire lately, playing Benson in the excellent The Passenger from 2023, and he was one of the highlights for me as Joel in Smile that year as well. He is fast becoming an actor where, if I hear he's in a film, it immediately sparks a bit of extra interest for me. Both absolutely knock it out the park. Their chemistry and raw talent are what makes this film work. Without them, it just would not be the same. While there are other characters in this story, they are mostly peripheral. Some feel a bit out of place, but their supporting cast turned in solid performances as well. So now we get to the plot. But here's the thing. The less you know, the better. So Strange Darling is at heart a cat and mouse game between a serial killer and their prey. It's simple on the surface but full of surprises. They caught me by surprise anyway. And now for pacing. The film is shown in 6 chapters out of order, starting 1/3 of the way in chronologically, so you get straight into the action and the film continues leaping back and forth to keep the suspense. For some films, it can feel like a gimmick, but here it's a major part of the fun as the film gives you exactly as much information as the director wants you to have at the time. And this allows you to be thrown straight into the middle of the action, and as a viewer, you start engaging with the movie straight away as you start to try and fill in the blanks and think about what happened earlier to get to where you start at. The film is a tight 1 hour 37 minutes, and due to its unique style, starts strong and keeps you hooked. Okay, so let's talk about the director's vision and production. Director J.T. Molnar is a name I wasn't familiar with before this, but wow, he's one to watch, and I'm intrigued to check out his earlier work, especially The Red Room. For this film, J.T. Molnar drew inspiration from David Lynch and said the point of David Lynch's films is that they are meant to be felt. And when we were creating this movie, that was an important part. The soundtrack is minimal, but when it's there, it adds to the tension perfectly. And I absolutely love the songs used in the film. They seem very appropriate. The interesting thing to add though is that at the beginning, there's a screen crawl to start saying true story of the event, just like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it does have Texas Chainsaw vibe in parts. And now on to the ratings. For special effects, cinematography and gore, I give it a 5 out of 5. The film was so well shot, the beautiful scenery and locations leap off the screen. It uses colours expertly, especially red, to amplify some of the emotions going on in the characters. Now this film marks Giovanni Ribisi's debut as a feature film cinematographer, and he's primarily known for his acting roles. I have previously seen him in Avatar, Ted, and Ted 2, as well as some others, and he did an amazing job with this film. I'm sure that after this, he'll be getting offers to do more in this area. Seriously, it is just so beautiful. It wasn't really gory. Obviously there was some, but gore and shocking kills weren't the point of this film. So for characters, I give it 5 out of 5, The characters are so well written and interesting that you instantly want to know more about them. The acting is probably some of the best the two leads have given, and definitely some of the best I've seen this year. I've watched it twice, and I did enjoy noticing things that I didn't the first time, the second time round. So you can rewatch it just loses a little after the first time. But it's such an exciting and beautiful film, and I enjoyed it so much that I feel giving it less than 4.5 stars out of 5 for this rating doesn't do it justice, as the first time watch is so amazing. So overall, I give it a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars. It loses the half star for its lack of regular watchability. However, I will be rewatching it again, just maybe in a year or so. And it definitely has plenty of surprises throughout on the first watch. So that's it for this review. Now before you watch, just a heads up. Some scenes suggest possible SA. If that's a concern for you, consider looking into the film further or asking someone who's seen it. Otherwise, it's a great entry point for horror. Tense, exciting, but not overly gory. This is definitely a contender for my top film of 2024. Well, it is so far anyway. Have you seen Strange Darling? Where is it on your 2024 list? Have you seen anything else by JT Molnar? Is The Red Room worth a watch? Now do leave your comments below, but remember to be respectful, and remember this is only my opinion of the film. It would be a boring world if we all liked the same things. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more horror reviews. You won't want to miss the reviews coming next on this channel. This is Jackie signing off. Take care and see you next time.